Hello, everyone. I'm going to be talking about the innovation of technology and how it has changed the elder community. Not for worse, but for better. It has its perks, but it also has its downside, with it being so cost effective. So we ask, what is technology? Technology can be most broadly defined as the entities, both material and immaterial, created by the application of mental and physical effort in order to achieve some value. In this usage, technology refers to the tools and machines that may be used to solve real-world problems. This timeline does not only represent the innovation of technology to benefit the elders, but how it works in healthcare as well. It is a plus for both physicians and the elderly because if the physicians are properly equipped, they can help elders improve their quality of life in making proper diagnosis and treatments for elderly. So how does technology benefit the elder population? The reality is technologies can help the elderly age at home. The country's aging population is embracing new solutions as health companies create consumer technologies aimed at assisting seniors. As baby boomers roll into their golden years, families and caregivers are looking for ways to ensure that their loved ones are safe and well cared for. For some folks, that will mean regular monitoring for chronic health conditions. For others, it may mean help getting to doctor visits or with daily activities. Technologies that allow individuals to age in place can help to ease their transition to old age by avoiding unnecessary visits to the emergency room or costly nursing home. The percentage of elders wanting to stay in their home and community as they age has shifted to 90% of Americans 65 and older, which want to remain in their homes as long as they're able to, and 80% expect to live out their days in their current residence, according to AARP. Technological advances that can directly benefit the elderly and help promote aging in place include remote sensors, connected scales and blood pressure cuffs, and remote glucose monitors. There are also apps for medication adherence, voice command technologies, predictive analytical, and telemedicine. Technology advances such as a help button by Mobile Help is a mobile GPS emergency response system that allows users to call for help anywhere and anytime with the press of a button. The medical alert system can be used at home in case of falls or other emergencies, as well as when the user is out and about. Other innovative technologies consist of wearable technologies like smart socks that detect changes in the foot that could lead to ulcers, and socks that detect and alert wearers to swelling in the feet, which can be a sign of a more serious health problem. Using wearables and smartphone technology, which can help capture the individual's steps, heart rate, sleep, and other motions in real time. If the provider chooses, it can also employ contextual indicators such as when the light in the bathroom turns off or how often the door was opened throughout the day. We are expected to see more vendors combining their solutions on a single platform like Amazon Echo or Google Home over the next 5 years as the underlying technology of voice command and voice biomakers really matures. We envision the elderly being assisted by robots. The challenge today with aging in place is that there are many individual point solutions that are not integrated, says Jody Holtzman, Senior Vice President for Market Innovation at AARP. The biggest drawback right now for a lot of technologies is consumer adoption. He tells Healthcare Dive, to the degree that all these are separate, it's another thing that the individual has to adapt to, and we're not quite there yet. Another barrier to technology adoption is that many companies assume the adult child is the customer. While they may be the ones purchasing high-tech solutions for mom and dad, it's the elderly parent who must ultimately agree to use it. Many startups don't understand that there are actually 2 conversations and 2 transactions to this. According to AARP, there will be roughly 50 million caregivers in the U.S. by 2020, 45 million of them being unpaid family members. At the same time, there will be nearly 120 million people in need of a caregiver. Falls are a common and very serious problem for older adults, with approximately one-third of the community dwelling healthy adults aged 65 years and over falling at least once per year, and with up to half of these people experiencing multiple falls. Annual falls rates increase to about 50% in people aged 85 and older. Over 500 people die every year as a result of a fall on steps or stairs. It is much safer to get a stair lift, but this can easily range from $2,000 to $5,000 to purchase a new stair lift. This innovative technology can benefit the elderly, but how much is it going to cost? Nearly 9 out of 10 Americans ages 65 and older currently receive Social Security. The Social Security Administration estimates that 21% of married couples and 45% of single seniors rely on Social Security for 90% of their income. Overall, new devices that use VR, robotic, and other technologies have hit the market that help the elderly live longer and healthier lives while aging in place. The global elderly and disabled assistive devices market is expected to reach 35,599 million by 2026. The march toward an ever-aging society underscores a major demographic and technological shift. The well-being of many of aging boomers will increasingly depend upon technology, and is expected to keep pace with those who want and need help for older adults aging in place. Although some elders may come across financial crisis to achieve this innovative technology, overall 58% of adults 65 and over say technology has had a positive impact and will incorporate digital and voice activated technology into their daily lives.